Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about 5 nursing jobs that you probably have never heard of. Before I begin, I just want to say I'll be uploading a video every week, so please subscribe, and if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. So the first job that I'm going to be talking about is called Telehealth Nursing. So Telehealth Nursing is essentially a nurse that works from their home or from a office and answers phone calls or provides information online. So the most common one that I can think of is in British Columbia, we have a phone line dedicated to registered nurses. So if you call 811, you can reach a registered nurse and they can answer any questions that you may have. So for example, if you have a health issue, or let's say you're pregnant and you're finding some health complications, you're feeling a bit off, and you want to get some immediate advice, you can always call 811. Similar to 911 where you can reach the police, 811 you reach a registered nurse. So the second nursing job that I'm going to be talking about is called nursing informatics. So usually a nurse that works in informatics requires you to do a master's degree. So what do they actually do? So nurses that work in informatics integrate information that nurses chart on the online database, and they utilize that information to, one, improve the health of patients, and secondly, to reduce the costs of the healthcare system. So generally, they'll analyze information that we chart and use that in some way, shape, or form to benefit the patients and the hospital in terms of reducing costs. This job, like I said, requires a master's degree, and I think it's up and coming because in the province of British Columbia, we're starting to see different hospitals integrate computer charting, and before, like, very many hospitals right now utilize paper charting, and a lot of them are switching over to computer charting. And once you do computer charting, you can use that information, and the nurses that work in informatics use that information that we chart, and they use that to benefit the health of patients. They analyze it, so I would think it's a lot of statistics and computer programming and all that stuff. So the third nursing job that you probably have never heard of is forensic nursing. So what do forensic nurses do, and what is it? So forensic nursing is a nurse who analyzes. They work in a variety of different fields, but they essentially analyze patients who've been a victim of abuse. So for example, sexual assault patients who are elderly and they've been a victim of elder abuse, child abuse, neglect, and they also investigate death. They do death investigations. They are kind of like a bridge between the legal system and the healthcare system. So the fourth job that you've probably never heard a nurse do is being a travel consultant. So what that means is a nurse will provide education for patients that are traveling in Asia, Africa, or anywhere else, and they need vaccines and they require vaccination. So what a travel nurse does is they provide consultation on why they need this vaccine, which they look out for, and administers obviously the injections. Now, you do require special training. I think there's different courses that you can take based on where you are, and that allows you to learn about not only the vaccinations, it talks about how to administer the vaccinations, it talks about what vaccinations you need based on different countries. And so basically you'll be, a lot of times I've worked with a couple of travel nurses and travel consultants, and essentially what they do is they work alongside a physician, and the physician prescribes them, the injection, and then the nurse talks about the injection itself, talks about how it's administered, and also talks about why they need that vaccination in the first place. So look it up, guys. It's pretty interesting, and it's a good way to make an extra couple dollars here and there. Travel consultant nursing. So the fifth job that I'm going to be talking about is called being an infusion nurse. So essentially this is a nurse that goes into the community and provides infusion. So what you'll need to be able to obviously do is to provide put in IVs and obviously hang different medications. Usually it's probably done by gravity, and so you don't really have an infusion pump, but essentially you'll be providing different types of treatments through IV. So a lot of times obviously you'll see some antibiotics, you'll see oncology treatments like chemo. I think sometimes they provide treatments as an outpatient, and maybe sometimes you'll be providing blood and this sort of thing. So infusion nursing, essentially you hang an IV bag and you just watch it drip and watch the IV infuse, and once it's done you remove the IV and you take away all the IV equipment. And obviously as you're providing the infusion too, you want to be providing education why it's important for them to get that treatment, why they need the chemotherapy and all that, and also providing information on what the side effects of the medications that you're providing are and all that stuff. So infusion nursing, guys, it's actually pretty interesting, and it's a good thing to do on the side. You know, you just essentially hang an IV bag and watch it drip. There's not much to it. It's really easy, and being part of the union that we are, you get paid essentially the same as if you were to be a bedside nurse. So I would assume it gets quite boring, but essentially it's a pretty good job to have on the side if you're, tired of bedside nursing and you want to just relax and provide treatment and go to patients' homes and essentially help them out in a different kind of way. So yeah, infusion nursing, guys. So there you go, guys. That's 5 nursing jobs that you probably have never heard of. Please be sure to like the video, subscribe. I'll be posting videos every week, every Sunday, and comment. What do you guys think? Would you ever do these nursing jobs? Do you have a nursing job that you would like me to know? Would you like other people to know? Leave me a comment below. Let me know what you think.